Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Oh, I didn't even know the broadcast was live. All right, so sorry about that. I don't know how well you can hear me. I was not intending to go live yet, but I look and see that people are chatting and it says that I am live. I don't know if the internet connection is proper on here yet. So before I say too much, those of you that have signed on, let me know how well that you can hear me. And if you can hear me, I'll go into it, but I did not get a confirmation from everything that I use normally to make sure that the audio is good. So unfortunately, I hate that this, you're gonna have this moment here. But tell me if you can hear me okay. You can hear me, Noah? You can hear me well? Let me know. I'm waiting for one more comment to let me know if you can hear me okay. Again, sorry about this. This is what happens sometimes doing live TV. If you're just tuning in, I'll leave in the comments where you can just skip to hear me okay, all right? All right, so we look good. Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, AKA Man of the People, which means I work for you all. I love working for fans of the Carolina Panthers to get questions answered from me, players, coaches, whatever it may be, all right? So thank you everybody for tuning in. Hell, I know we had some technical difficulties and some people love to just throw me over the coals when that happens, but I'm here, and I'm here working for you. So, what do we have today? We don't have a ton of news, but I'm going to share with you the news that we do have. So, foremost, Sam Darnold has been placed on IR. Coach Rhule believes that he'll be out in about 4 to 6 weeks due to the injury that he suffered. And with him going on IR, we were able to place our new kicker, I believe you pronounce his name, Eddy Pineiro, on the roster. So, those were our transactions today. Again, Sam Darnold being placed on IR and Eddy Pineiro being placed on our 53-man roster. And so we're going to play some clips for you today of time talking with the coaches. Now, I did, this is the last day that media was allowed to watch the entire practice. So that's something that we've been able to do for several weeks now and give you all a lot of insight. And as of Monday, that'll be cut off. We will not be able to watch the full practice anymore. We'll just be able to watch the first 15 minutes, which is really not too much. In practice today, they did work on the red zone, and one time it stood out to me how well that Baker Mayfield seemed to have command and control over the offense, yelling out things to the players on the left, right, getting people lined up. Didn't look like he was thinking at all, looked like he was just reacting to what he was seeing by the defense. So that was pretty good. Was glad to see that with Baker Mayfield. So let's go ahead and get into some of the things that I want to share with you from today, which is had a chance to talk with Matt Rhule, wide receivers coach, and then also Eddie. And so let me see if I can get this up here for you properly. And I'm going to just play these few clips for you. Let's see. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. So that's Eddie, that didn't work. Joe Dailey. Had all kinds of issues today. I apologize.
In terms of today, he got up to 5 and Tuesday off, practice Wednesday and Thursday. So today was good to start on Cleveland on Monday.
What do you like about the new quarterback?
All right. Appreciate your patience, everybody. And so today, again, the Carolina Panthers signed a quarterback. They signed their new quarterback last night. Got a chance to ask Coach Matt, even though he didn't quite get what I was saying, which, I don't know, maybe I was mumbling or something, but asked Coach Matt Rhule about his thoughts on their new quarterback that was signed to the practice squad. So let me go ahead and cue that up for everybody to take a listen with me on. troubles today. I apologize. Not my day in front of the camera for sure. Not my day. I got a case of the Mondays on a Friday. All right, let me just try this again. And that's not even what I wanted to do. This is terrible. What's up, Shelly Long? What's up, Joey Royano? What's up, Noah? Ali Bodrick? Appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching this. Lots of mistakes today as I try to get this going for you here properly. Let's change this again. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop sharing there. Go back to here. So frustrating when this happens. Had audio troubles, have internet issues, and now trying to have issues with sharing my screen with you to show you conversations I had with Coach Matt Rhule. But here we go, without further delay. Gee whiz.
Next spot quarterback.
Joe Jacob, in terms of why we signed him, or because I haven't seen him throw yet. I like Jacob coming out. Has a ton of talent. We went through the draft process with him, someone we considered. So when he was available yesterday, I was all for it. I think anytime we can take young players and especially guys with a ton of talent and put them in our system and get them involved in our process and see what. Every day there's a lot of noise in here, and see what they can do. So we'll take it slow and see what he does.
All right, so there you have Coach Matt Rhule, in my opinion, not giving me much at all about the new quarterback. And even saying that he hasn't seen him throw, and of course I'm thinking you have seen him throw. I'm talking about what's your evaluation of this guy to bring him onto the team? What did you like about him? No, I didn't say those exact words, but nevertheless, I'm here to bring you the responses to the coaches from the questions that I asked them. Shaq Thompson, it was good to see him out there today getting some reps. The coach said he was limited to about 25 reps out there today. Didn't want to give them too many consecutively. I mean, they get really analytical and scientific about these guys and their recovery from injury. Doesn't expect any limitations to Shaq for Sunday, but he also goes to say, I don't want any of our guys playing 70 snaps. To me, that might have been a little bit of a, let's not make too big of a deal about how much Shaq does or does not play. But, so that's the latest on Shaq Thompson. Again, he feels like he's going to be a full go on Sunday for the game against the Cleveland Browns next week. No game this Sunday, but on next week. All right, had a chance to talk with the wide receivers coach. Hopefully it won't take me as many times to try to bring this up. Had two questions for the wide receivers coach. Let me go ahead and cue up this first one.
Get back on track next year. We all can.
Yeah, I can't say too much about, what went on last year and his productivity. I just know with his talent and his skill sets, he's capable of achieving all types of numbers. There's no doubt about that. What we're going to continue to do with him is to develop his talent and put him in positions to be successful. But I can't speak on any of the things that took place last year with him.
He needs to work on this year to regain that.
I wouldn't say he has anything necessarily that he needs to work on to improve that stat. He's an elite athlete. He's just got to be put in those situations to make plays, and he will make those plays. So, no, I really don't see anything.
So that was the wide receivers coach in response to my question on Robbie Anderson, who we all know had a down year last year. We're just trying to get information about what Robbie could need to do this year to make sure that he doesn't have that again. He's a great athlete. He just needs to go out there and play, and things will happen. went on further to ask the coach about what does he like most about this wide receiver group. You know, we did keep 7 of them, which is a larger number than usual. He really likes the way these guys work. He really likes the way they are teammates to one another and how they want to help one another. And when he comes in to do his job and coaching them, it just makes it a lot easier when you have a bunch of guys that communicate well, that get along with one another, and then coach is able to come in there and just fine tune the things that he needs to when he comes out there to coach these guys up. So last up was Eddy Pineiro, our new kicker. I said punter last night, I think, on the show, but he's our new kicker. Unfortunately, the video from me asking him his questions were cut off. I don't know how it mysteriously went away. If you go on Panthers.com or Twitter for the Panthers, you'll see that it just starts. It's only like a 2-minute video. What you don't see is your boy asking him about the things that you all asked me last night that everybody loves to know, which is what is his longest field goal that he's kicked in a game. So that number, I believe off the top of my head, was 58 yards. It's his longest kick in a game, and in practice he said a 70-yarder. So he definitely has some leg to kick 70 yards potentially. Of course, he said wind and things like that could help you out. But hey, I'm good with 58 yards being your long kick. I'm good if it was about 53, 54. But for him to say 58, I feel like he doesn't have a cannon and can boost a 70-plus yarder. But if he has the accuracy and he can consistently kick a 50-plus, for 75%, 70%, that's really good, and that's what we need. And something that was cool to hear was he told Zane Gonzalez, like, hey, Zane, this is your job. This is all you, man. I'm just here to come in and fill in for this year while you're hurt. And after that, you get the reins back. So I think it's really cool, the brotherhood that they have in the NFL, and then particularly kickers seem to have a really tight one of knowing each other, practicing with each other, and things like that. So that will round up your coverage for today. I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. We got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. We'll be back at it on Monday, so I hope you consider to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you can know when I'm going live, and hit the like button, all right? Hey, Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte Live.